Heyo, Mechs and Rex, and welcome back to Armored Core 6. Last time, we rose through the ranks of the arena to number 1. We also explored all the underground, and we find ourselves at the delicious nougat center that is the Coral Convergence. You may notice I've actually gone to that mission before. It's a real humdinger, to put it lightly. In fact, I've gone ahead and altered our robot pretty substantially because of the challenge. Let's go ahead and start with the arm. We have a new right arm unit instead of just our hand. We have a laser shotgun. It has a laser shotgun-like attack, and then if you charge it, it also just kind of works like a melee weapon, shooting a spike of energy. It's pretty good. It's kind of hilarious, actually. In our left hand, we have the laser lance, which you can't see it from this angle, but if you charge it, let's actually look at that shoulder. It ignites these propulsion units on the back and allows you to chase down things. We may need that. Speaking of our back units, we have 2 delicious stun needles on both shoulders. These things do hilarious amounts of damage, even with all the guff I gave them during the Iceworm fight about them taking a bill through Congress to fire. There's a reason. They do a lot of damage. A hilarious amount of damage, and they have the electrical effect as well. Last change I've made to this robot is the legs. We're using our, if I can get this thing to stop selecting things, we're using the Mind Beta reverse joint legs. This is mostly for the ability to quick boost effectively and jump high without using energy. There's a variety of other things I've done to, like the generator and whatnot. That's not really important. It's just enough to make this thing actually work. Anyway, let's get into our mission. We have 2 ACs on site that need to be dealt with, and there's a Coral Convergence, and a conclusion to the chapter, which of course means something big and stupid and challenging. Let's go.
621. From here on out, Never mind. Just trust your instincts.
Alright, Walter, don't be helpful or anything. Don't want to break the pattern. As indicated before, there's one weapon I'd like to pick up in this stage. There's actually another one I didn't know about that I found while I was playing earlier.
Your voices are so close now. This is my home.
Of course, air is just, riding along with us, right in our head.
Commence mission.
Yes, the quick boost ability of the reverse joints. Very important.
V2 Snail, come in. Requesting backup.
Not absolutely necessary, but it does make things a lot easier. Check out that laser lance, shall we? It didn't actually hit the, the target.
Decided to ignore Artemis's orders.
Unfortunate. Check out the laser shotgun.
Snail, come in. The Raven is landing.
Got him trapped in a corner.
Backup.
How are you not impacted? There we go. That was the stun needles. They're kind of hilarious.
He was right today.
The amount of damage they do. Come here, you. Well, you aren't who I was looking for, but that'll do.
Friendly AC down. Requesting
Are
backup.
you targeting me, sir? Would you like to be deleted? There we go. So there's a limit to how far you can get with your super propulsion lance of justice. But that's alright. Come over here. Stop flying up there, you little bastard. Where'd you go? There you are. I'm having a hard time just locating the opponent. Going to take you out. Just use my shotgun for that. He's floating up above me, and it's a real obnoxious move.
50%.
Where'd you go? I'm feeling so much slower with my higher weight. Also, that happens a bit more often with our higher weight as well. There we go. You can go have one of those, and how about some stun needles right up your ass?
Risky. Commander, V2
Use your med kits.
Please come in. This is Vaderlink. Requesting
A bystander gets caught up in the action. There you go.
Please, Snail, come in.
Well, that was sloppy, but we got her. We can roll out the banner now.
That wasn't pretty.
You? What are you doing?
The area 621.
Trying to. There we go. Sometimes this video game, it's a little weird. Awkward, a number of other words. Anyway, here's our first weapon you can find in here, the Aurora. Not exactly sure what that is. It has an icon that looks like a rifle. I don't think it's a rifle. It could be a shield, it could be anything. Anyway, let's head towards progress in this direction. Brace myself for the hardship that we'll have in the future because it's not too far away. Now let's just progress this way and have a fun time.
The vascular plant. It's still here.
He must mean that gigantic structure in the distance.
Now you may see those wheel enemies. If you've played a FromSoft video game like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, you may have some PTSD with wheel-shaped things, and that is warranted here.
Thomas grinder wheel.
These things are real bastards, and I hate them. Look how much damage that thing did to me.
Stable energy.
I did just run right into the center of it, but what the fuck?
Perhaps it should be no surprise. that
Anyway,
humanity so desires Coral.
speaking of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, this is a very, close scene to what you'd see in one of those video games. You have a treasure chest in the middle of enemies. Also, you can see that some of these will actually give you log hunt progress. You can see it next to the life bar. They're all unaware. We're just going to go and swoop in there, grab this thing, and get the fuck out, okay? Because it's really not in our interest to stick around.
Archivist must be tracking us
Those
by
things do a
now.
lot of damage. I hate them.
362 readings are off the chart. We're close.
My brothers and sisters voices
Things.
are stronger than ever.
Deleted. You're not dead yet. I got. Where'd you go? I think the hardest thing I have with this game is actually tracking enemies. And one of those. You can have one of those. Everyone gets a stun needle. So let's go ahead and release that. The noise it makes is really obnoxious. Where'd you go? Oh.
Light and ammunition at 50%.
That's alright. Oh, good tracking there, game. I'm not used to it actually tracking anything that's moving at all. Oh, of course, you can dodge. Dodge this!
Getting stronger. We're nearly there, 621.
We are nearly there. No problem. I need a refrigerator pretty damn bad. But don't worry. This one right here. Have some serenity now.
This lake. It's all.
Here we are, 621. Archivist will be here soon. Investigate before they arrive.
This is where the pain and misery begins, everyone.
The coral's rising. It's building up faster than I'd expected.
Raven. I knew Walter was.
Wait, something's coming.
Unidentified machine overhead.
Mm-hmm.
A response. It's a sea weapon.
Of course, it has those lasers-firing satellites that you see on all the top Gundams and Gundam enemies. Means it's gonna be a pain in my ass. Verifiably.
The Ibis series. Still functional. Get ready, 621. One more job for you.
So welcome to Pain and Misery the video game, featuring Lethal Feline. This is why we need our laser lance to close the distance. Sometimes you can just take this guy with the with the needles, which is pretty great.
No ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters.
Gonna get hit. That thing has an area of effect, which it demonstrated pretty well.
Destroy it before it destroys you.
Really, the biggest challenge in this is first having the C button work. But yeah, actually hitting the target, very difficult. I actually hit him with the needles there. I'm dead. Yep. So I'm probably gonna go quiet here for a bit, because this takes a lot of concentration and it's also extremely irritating. I cannot overstate how obnoxious this battle is. The enemy does hellacious amounts of damage. Its attacks have unfair hit detection, we'll say. You may think that you've dodged. No, you didn't pay for the You Dodged DLC. And then your attacks are going to have a very hard time hitting. So, let's see if I can do better this time. I meant to fire both initially, but that'll work.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons.
What are you doing?
They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep guns safe.
Can I please? Thank you. Thank you for using the med kit when I asked.
Destroy it.
I know it was hard. Speaking of harder! Ah, dick!
I know you can find enemy coral response. Silent.
Wait.
No.
Coming back.
No! No! How would you like to have the same boss fight again that you just did this summer? You can! If the price is right. The price is $0, dude. Nice. Now, if I didn't get hit, that would have been great. Nice. Hardest thing with this boss fight is having it agree to take damage. Ow, fuck.
No repair kits remaining.
You've nearly got it, 621.
I know, man.
Only one who can finish.
Die, bitch! Yeah! Whoop, 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 whoop.
Enemy generator compromised.
It's gonna blow. Get out of there, 621.
Well, I'm not hugging it, that's for sure.
Is it over, 621?
Unless it has a third phase, yes.
The coral resonance. It's fading. The machine's resolve, inherited from its creators. Voices from the past, fading into...
What the hell is that? Someone else has stun needles! What the fuck?
You're losing control.
Damn it.
Of course, only one of those it takes to shut me down? Bullshit. Bullshit. I mean, I guess they can take down worms, but that was an indirect hit for crying out loud.
Target neutralized.
Sounds like snail.
Yes. I left the subject alive as instructed. Only a fool would try to outfox Arquebus. I'll see that the unruly dog is punished and brought to heel. Oh, and of course, let's not forget the Hound's master either.
I wouldn't even know where that guy is. Good luck finding him. Well, that was a pain in the ass. I'm gonna cut out all the unsuccessful runs of that, so this should be a pretty short episode, but just know that this was a real pain in the dick. A real pain in the dick. I had to rebuild the robot, tried multiple times. Found that those ice needles are kind of stupid, actually. I'm not sure why it acquiesces to be hit by the needles occasionally, but when it does, I mean, if you hit them with both, then it's just instantly ACS staggered. So you can go over there and just drill them with your lance in a very satisfying motion. Let's see what happens next. You got, I think that's a head? Oh no, it's a light wave cannon. It looks like a head. And you get a brand new sword. Cool. Da-da-da. We get an orbit. So we have one of those things like it kind of had. Good, good.
Arquebus seized control of the Coral, and its occupying forces swiftly commandeered the entirety of Institute City. There, they discovered a wealth of forgotten relics. Among them, experimental weapons that the Institute kept secret, fearing they were beyond human control.
Uh-huh.
A group of sea weapons bearing the name of the Central Coral Control System. The Ibis series. Arquebus also claimed a towering coral siphon, abandoned since the fires. The vascular plant. Now, they toiled to repair the plant and extend its reach beyond Rubicon's atmosphere. The Liberation Front no longer had the power to stop them. And the fires of war continued to smolder as the end drew near.
All right. Sounds like a bad ending to me. And it is in fact an ending. I think this is it. This our credit sequence? Maybe not.
I found a message addressed to you.
Uh-huh.
Decoding and playing back.
621. A friend of mine sent a request.
This friend again.
No. This one comes from me.
Oh, okay.
You know what hidden dangers lurk within the coral. The fires of Ibis should have wiped the coral out, but it survived. Gathered, and it's been steadily multiplying ever since. Now the Coral Convergence is growing at an exponential rate. Eventually, it'll spill out from Rubicon and contaminate space itself. The coral must be burned, 621.
Does Air know about this?
Even
She
if
does
that
now.
means reigniting the fire that scorched the stars.
Fires of Rubicon?
This isn't an order. It's a legacy.
I think that's a
My
new one I've
fallen
heard.
friends entrusted this duty to me, and now it's my turn to hand it on.
Okay.
621. Feed the fire. Let the last cinders burn.
Is that a Dark Souls reference?
I have one last job for you. Find your freedom.
All right.
Raven. Now I finally understand what Walter was thinking.
An old Basho.
This AC. He must have foreseen this outcome and prepared for it. It's time for us to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Main system.
Oh, shit.
Activating combat mode.
It's not over yet, Snake. What do we got on this? Sortie using an older AC. You will use an old gen AC instead of your usual craft on this mission. This AC is made from junk parts, and its performance leaves something to be desired. Alright, so we have a machine gun, we have a scatter bazooka, and that's all. Okay.
I found some coordinates in the AC systems. He's showing us the way out.
That's good. I didn't anticipate this. I've not seen this portion.
Can't believe they put us on sewer duty. Is that agent? Is that an AC? Where did it come from?
Man, I'm so tiny.
It's alive. Is
Might be best if I just avoid combat, huh?
You should avoid combat as much as possible.
Yes, Air. Jamming rounds. Apparently I have a jamming round launcher. I saw this in the store. I wonder how well it works. Jamming rounds rupture on contact and create an area effect that disrupts enemy lock-on.
We're at a disadvantage. Let's find a way around them.
Let's go this
If they
way.
do spot you, your left-hand weapon is equipped with jamming rounds.
So we have kind of a sneaking mission.
Hey, you! Get back to work!
Wait, they're not
To
with
work.
us.
They're not with us.
ECM! Damn it! I can't lock on!
Raven, now's our chance.
I'm trying, man. This thing has about as much vertical lift
This
as
AC should have just enough propulsion.
it does. I don't like this at all.
Outskirts of Institute City.
This is B5 Tater, calling all security team members.
Oof.
Raven, the independent mercenary subject to re-education, is on-
Re-education.
I have direct orders from B2 Snail. Capture Raven and send the fugitive to the factory this time.
To the
Raven,
factory.
Arquebus is on high alert. Use your scanner to evade combat situations. Searchlights. We'll be in trouble if they spot us.
See if I can avoid them. Well, I don't even see the searchlights. There they are.
Enemy con.
We're not far from our destination, Raiden.
I know.
Walter's message.
Okay, don't go up. Going up would be cheating. Don't do it. Don't hurt Lethal.
AC, full bottle.
Raven, the searchlights.
It's Raven! Neutralize the fugitive!
What's this? I've checked. It's not a trap.
Okay. What is it? You gonna... What do you want me to do?
Emergency beacon intercepted.
Oh, Shaddy.
Been a while, tourist. Good to see you're still kicking. Chief's coming to pick you up. Head to the rendezvous point.
Okay.
He's from RAD. Carla. She must be involved with Walter's mission.
She was very friend-like to Walter.
This is the rendezvous point.
Mom, can I go home?
Enemies detected.
Oh, that's an enemy?
We found Raven! Close the nuke!
This is B5
Are you
Tater.
kidding me?
I'm exercising my authority to revise your orders.
Okay.
You are authorized to use lethal force. The fugitive's survival is not mission critical. Just eliminate Raven at all costs.
There's too many of them. I'm picking up
Shit.
something else.
Okay. So we just need to survive.
Tourist, having a little trouble?
Yes.
Carla.
Walter, he asked me to look after you. Don't mind if I do.
Thank you, Carla.
Company!
Good.
Another AC! I'm reading... You're a D. Dozer Junkyard?
That's Carla's AC.
Gim dozers.
Backing us up, Raven.
I got it.
Don't just design weapons, you know. Kill someone,
There's a lot of them, Chief, but they're just MTs. You should have let me handle this. RAD needs you for one piece.
You're missing the point, Chatty. This is our tourist grand escape. I
It's
wouldn't
true.
miss it for the world.
I'm the main character. They gotta come and save me. She wants to be part of it. We done now?
Looks like we're clear. We better book it before more company shows up.
Sending a chopper. We retrieved the tourist's AC, too.
Good, good.
Once we've caught our breath, let's talk
Okay.
about Walter.
Sure. That wasn't too bad a mission after the hellscape that was that Coral Convergence mission. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Ah, old Widowmaker. You get the old parts in case you really want to slit your wrists. That's good.
Augmented Human C4621. Entering standard mode. Incoming comms.
Back in your old AC? You were made for each other.
I know, I made it myself. From a
The
larger
fact
robot.
that you're still alive means that Walter made the right bet. All right. You deserve to know what we've been fighting for. I'll get you introduced with the next mission.
Of course. Oh, we're not going to see those credits just yet, it seems. Parts update at the shop. Let's take a look at the parts shop. We could have a little more content in here if you guys, you know, mind your manners. One thing about that fight with the Ibis AC, apparently these Gatling guns work really well. It's just not my way, the ninja my ninja way. I like to get in there and just absolutely ream opponents now. Doing it from a distance just isn't satisfying, but these do lots of damage, they have lots of rounds, they can overheat. So that's something you'll need to watch out for, but they're not the worst. A needle gun. Fire special needle-shaped ammo. In the shape of a needle. Provides good balance. Okay. Neat, I guess. Cool. Maybe that's the one that we just used. The grenade launcher Dizzy. Arms overburdened. So now we can just have a grenade launcher on our arm. My goodness. Well, wonders never cease. We have this giant fucking thing. A double-barreled laser rifle from Arab. Somehow we can still buy stuff from them, even though we're kind of on their bad side. I don't understand. Power hungry, It's not bad. It's definitely better than my current right-hand weapon, which is that shotgun. Excuse me, by the way. Oh, there's another thing. Another missile launcher, handheld. Okay, so this fires one big... No, it fires a split missile. Neat. Okay. Curious. Do we have any new stuff here? The laser dagger. Like I want a laser dagger. If I could have that on my right arm, that'd be cool. You can't have it on your right arm, though. There's, you know... It's tradition, and we do not defy tradition. Blitz an area with an instantaneous swipe attack. I've never had any problem with the, you know, amount of time the swipe takes. It's really the reach of the swipe that matters. Anything else? Nope. It's all poop. Okay. What have we got for the arm? We have a new grenade launcher, the earshot. I think that's the one we had on that thing. Or no, that's way too powerful. Look at the power on that thing. It's ridiculous. Spread bazooka we had before. What is this? A new plasma cannon for me. I don't know, man. I might be addicted to these stupid needles. That's pretty good, though. It does a lot more damage. It has less impact, though, which is really what matters. Impact needs to be major. Shield launcher. What's this? Split missile launcher. Dual missile launcher. It's different from split. I don't know why, but it is. So, no, it is a split missile. It says so right here. In a pincer trajectory. What the fuck ever, man. And then you can just have all the missiles. Every missile you've ever wanted. A container missile. It fires an ICBM from your back, from the look of it. You can only hold 12 of these. I see. Number of micro missiles. It even has a MERV in it? That could be really stupid. I'm interested to see that. Alright. Anything new on the right side? The selection in this game is so awkward, I swear to God. It's like everything has to select it. The mouse has to select it. The keys select it. Everything selected. That's a new one. Oh yes, a laser orbit. Developed by All Mine. Orbits follow the AC and automatically fire at all crap they detect, so I wouldn't even have to do anything. These things would just do whatever they want. They do have limited rounds, which is weird, but, you know, whatever. Also, laser turret, that's effectively the same thing, except it does not follow the AC around. Alright, cool. Any new heads? We got a new head. the VP-44D. It's got some good stability there. That is very alluring. It doesn't have the Cyclops eye that I kind of like, though. No new cores. No new arms. What the hell is that? A new tank butt. This is the hover tank butt. It specializes in aerial combat. I see. It'd feel weird flying around with a tank butt and using like a lance. I don't know. I'm probably just being silly. Is that a new FCS I see? This is what I mean. Like the selection with this. I have to go around the side so I can actually get down here. Long range. Okay. I'm not sure how effective long range FCS would be. It seems like everything dodges. If you're at a distance. With that one Ibis, I was firing mostly like point blank range because that was what was effective. A new generator. Oh man, look at that recharge. It's pretty good. If it didn't have the capacity of a AA battery, I'd be interested. What we have down here. A new big old chonker. It's not that chonkerish. Just has more energy capacity overall. But overall, it has less output. Good. It's poop. Alright, well that has been a fun time in this game. When we come back, I guess this game's not over. We have a Chapter 5. I was led to believe this would unlock on a New Game Plus, but apparently I've been misled by the internet. It's usually, you know, it doesn't lie about anything. But this time it did. Next time, these will probably be some very relaxing missions compared to this terrible Ibis one. Whew. What a pile of dog shit that thing is. If it could just miss or, I don't know, indenture to be hit by more attacks. That's all I'm asking for. My assault armor is pretty much there for decoration. We'll go ahead and save this one here. It is a very impressive looking robot, if you can't say anything else. Who knows what I'll be using next time. I do like the lance. The ability to chase down targets that are really obnoxious, it's pretty good. I did get better with our regular sword also. When you charge it, especially with what we have now in the increased melee weapon damage, it has a really good chance just to stagger enemies by itself. It's just tracking them down is the biggest problem. You need to do all sorts of finagling with assault boosts, and dodge boosts, and all this other stuff. I don't know. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Armored Core 6. It was, I would like to say a joy to create, but it wasn't. Particularly because that one boss. We missed a thing. What did we miss? Never gonna see it. Oh, there was a thing in here. Okay, so I just didn't scan a weapon or something? Yeah, I just didn't scan a weapon or something. Whatever, man. Anyway, tomorrow I'll record more than one episode of this fucking video game, probably. And, it'll probably be a fun time. Join me for that. I'll see you then.